Today's horror comic dub in narration is Gone, from the anthology Bad Space Comics. If you enjoy the story at any point in time, please do not hesitate to like, comment, or subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into this chilling tale. On Tuesday, all the insects disappeared. People looked at me strangely when I mentioned it, and the office was busy, so I soon forgot about it. But 3 days later, it happened. Again. Birds this time. All of them. Gone. To be honest, it was the knock-on effects that I noticed the most. People looked grayer. That's for one. Music became more insipid, and art flat and literal. But I never really had much time for that kind of thing anyway. Too much to do, you know. But in the evening, walking past the bay, I saw the flash of something in the harbor. But what was it? What? Sharks. Thousands of them. Leaving. It truly was something. Watching their fins slicing out towards the horizon. The sky bone white. The sea like metal. Everything's a blur after that. A lot of creatures started going, and I began to feel a little foggy myself. Ran down. Deflated somehow. Next it was the elephants. Then lizards. Then dogs. One by one the creatures of the world continued to disappear. I try to hold on to something, a memory of them, but it's fragile, slippery, and nobody likes to talk about it. People now keep to themselves, huddled in doorways, gazing off into the cold, weeping sleet, fading away. Today I slunk out, past the muddy shacks and the black lava plains, splashing recklessly through icy rock pools, until finally I reached the ocean. It was empty, of course, yet, leaning into the wind, shivering and alone, I felt certain that I must be there for a reason, that I was looking for something. Overhead, the clouds galloped and swooped and dived, and my face was wet, but I didn't know why. Gone. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed this story. If you like this sort of thing, why don't you consider subscribing to the channel? I do all kinds of other horror stories like this. Or, if you really want to support me, why don't you consider joining the rest of my wonderful patrons on Patreon, where you'll get exclusive access to my Junji Ito horror manga dubs and narrations. The ones that I narrated on my previous channel, before it was unfairly terminated. I would like to take this time now to give a very special thanks to James Abel, Banger Prophecy, Motosurf, and Dennis Cork. I appreciate you all so much for your kind contribution and for supporting the channel. But I would also like to take the time to thank each and every one of you who like the video, comment on the video, and most importantly, watch the video. A storyteller is nothing without someone who's willing to listen. So I appreciate each and every one of you. If you enjoy this format, don't forget to let me know in the comments below or suggest other stories that you'd like to hear. Thank you very much for listening, and remember, you are important and you matter. Have a good night, everyone. Goodbye.